What's up, guys? This is Zach here, Anthem Video's premier part-time employee. My role with the company is pretty exciting. I do a lot of the post-production work and even some filming. I have a really fun time. And recently, because of my passion for travel and sightseeing, and other reasons I don't want to talk about in front of a camera, I figured instead of spending my Thanksgiving holiday with family and loved ones, I'd rather go to New York City. For the past couple of weeks, I've been developing a mini docu-series showcasing local musicians and giving them a chance to show their art in front of a camera. And so I realized while I was in the big city, I could film some street musicians there and really kick off my show. I really want to prove myself and my capabilities to everyone. And I think this is a perfect chance.
Since I'm a musician at heart, I thought it would be a good idea to listen to some stock music to get inspiration for my video. It was now time to get strapped, get powered,
and rock and roll.
Once I packed up my car and made sure to gas his muzzle, it was time to hit the road.
A little patchwork, huh? A little bit.
I first stopped in Philadelphia to visit both a male and female friend. Then, I was ready to hit the big time. New York City. I made sure to hit all the hot spots, including the Rockefeller Center where I watched the happy couple skate together. It was incredible being in the Big Apple, and I knew my video was going to go great. Boy, was I wrong. No matter where I looked, I could not find a street musician to interview. I thought I saw some famous people on the street. But no, I looked in every nook and cranny in that big cement jungle, but no results. Not even places where miracles are supposed to happen. After hours, I could still not find anyone, but then I could hear some hope in the distance. Got him.
This seems random, but I'm actually part of a video production company from Pittsburgh.
While they allowed me to get footage of their instruments, they did not want their faces filmed, so I blurred them out to be polite and legal. But some just seemed to have one thing on their mind.
There's our tip jar, and we got a place over here. We got CDs for sale as well, $10 a piece, recorded right here in the New York City subway.
And despite my generous donation, they did not give in an inch. And the one interview I did get wasn't exactly compelling.
It was basically
I started to feel very discouraged and afraid. In times like these, you can start to turn these worries onto yourself. What if I came back to Pittsburgh empty-handed? They would lose all faith in me, and I would be rendered useless. And I can't let that happen. Not again. So I decided it was time to take things to the next level. For the very first time in my life, I set up a Tinder profile so I could meet more people in the city, hopefully some musicians. And to my delight, I started getting responses right away. But my pursuit continued, late into the night. But no matter where I explored, I kept coming up empty.
It's not about the destination.
And the later it got, the less likely it became for me to find anyone at all. And my Tinder results weren't too satisfying. I was getting responses from only men, and since I believe in equality for all genders, this didn't work for me. I was cold, I was tired, and I was defeated. Tonight was a total loss. Tomorrow can't be. The next morning started off with a bright spring of hope, as I found someone who was genuinely interested in letting me interview them. Before I got to know him anymore or get any details, I agreed to meet with him one-on-one at his house for an exclusive interview.
This is it? All right, thank you. How's it going? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Hey, bud.
I shattered the ice with some small talk, and we really hit it off.
And it's blue. Blue's my favorite color.
Who's your favorite color? Okay, mine's purple.
Interesting.
Interesting?
Yeah. Because I feel like I never really hear people say that purple's their favorite color, let alone a guy. Plus, when I think of purple, I think of lesbians.
After enough chit-chat, we were ready to go.
Okay, I guess this project was originally supposed to be about street musicians. Would you consider yourself a musician?
No.
I hate barriers to art forms. And one thing I hate more than barriers is classifications and designations. So I would say you are a musician.
I wouldn't.
If you enjoy music, and if you perform it even just to yourself, I think you're a musician.
I disagree. I think
I had to set the facts straight with Corey first, but he eventually came to his senses.
Can you say that you're a musician for the camera?
I'm a musician. But,
He even treated me to an exclusive performance, further proving his self-doubt's foolish.
My window.
And then we really bonded talking about other topics.
It's hard. Was it your first love?
No.
Can one really be bad at life?
Yeah.
So you have a girlfriend?
Not anymore.
There still wasn't enough footage for my show, but it was nice to share someone's wants and fears in life.
Shame. I would hate to die and to not leave this kind of gift or legacy behind. Thank you. Should we shake hands?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect timing.
Cool.
While this was enjoyable, my true search continued, and then reality hit hard.
What the heck?
I simply did not have what I needed for my documentary, and tonight was the last night I was in the city. I had failed everyone, especially myself.
Hey guys, it's Sunday morning, almost afternoon, and I have to leave today. I just have a couple hours to spend here, then I have to drive back. I stayed here as long as I could, but couldn't stay here forever. I still haven't really filmed a street musician or performer at all. I have some clips here and there of different artists, but not enough footage to give you the type of video that I want to give you. I'm a little bit at a loss. Yeah.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, and there was only one place I could turn to.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
After letting them in on the details of my project,
We're doing a documentary on Harlem in general and like the different law enforcement, the different aspects of it.
they told me to sit down and wait for someone to come out. But no matter how long I waited, no one came out. I was shocked. I thought with my friendly demeanor and non-threatening appearance, I would be a shoo-in, but I was sadly let down. Who would have thought that New York City's finest would not answer my call for help? I found it difficult to think of a time more upsetting and draining than this experience. But the more I thought about it, something came to me. This entire time, I was focusing on what people weren't giving me, and completely ignoring what they were. The sweet gift of music.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes.
And as I drove home, gratefulness filled my heart. I became thankful for everyone I met, even the ones that didn't let me use their faces, for they gave me the best gift of all, their bodies. And when I got home, I realized that maybe,
Hey, Dad.
just maybe,
Yep.
things aren't as bad as I tend to think they are.
Yeah. I had a great time.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you to those of you that have already given, and if you have not, what's stopping you?